Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is February 10th, Monday, 2025. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story, love. This is like a really good whipped cream because it's like so subtle, right? I gotta start with this deck.
Bye.
You're leaving? Why? I'm enjoying your company.
I gotta wash my bluey. Goodbye.
She said, I gotta watch my bluey. Goodbye. See, I'm gonna watch your baby.
Got my chips on my chips.
Did you finish your yogurt?
Not yet.
Okay, I'll be, okay. I'm like, come hang out with me, stay with me. She's like, I gotta watch my bluey. Like, okay, like Little Miss has things to do, apparently. We're watching a bunch of birds on TV, and they're just like taking baths. That's it. It's literally just that, just birds in the like bird bath. It's called it's called TV for cats, but it's just so relaxing, and the birds are so cute. But you know, she's like, well, I gotta go now. I gotta watch my bluey. Like, I got things to watch too, Mom. You know, like, ugh. My baby. Alright, let me go pull some cards. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then that way the one, okay, yeah. Alright. My mother/sister made me do it. Somebody could be blaming something to avoid. Alright. Somebody could be trying to push off a blame to avoid taking accountability. This could be something like, well, it's because my mom never, or, you know, if I was just listening to what my sister said. But it's more, I feel like it's more on the mother part. You know, my mom never, every time this card comes out, I get this, this immediately pops into my head where this guy, he does like these skits, right? And, like he'll go to his friend's house and then like he'll steal all his friend's stuffed animals. And then the person's like, are you stealing my stuffed animals? And he's like, okay, I'm sorry, alright, I'm sorry. It's just that when I was little, my mom never bought me stuffed animals. It's like, it's basically just proving the point. Like, this is somebody who's like, they blame everything on because what they did or didn't have when they were a child, right? Like, they see you having a boyfriend and then like they'll sabotage it, and then they'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, it's just because my mom never gave me attention and I was just afraid of losing your friendship. It's something weird. But this is somebody who's like, they're pushing off their actions. They're pushing off the way they, and I'm not saying whether or not like their own mother had a role to play in as to who they are and why they are the way they are, obviously, right? It's just I just, you're back. This is, they're just, how they do this, it's just very like, it's like a cheap tactic, yes?
Help.
Yes, I can help you. it's just very yeah, how they're going about this, it's not really respectable. It's like, you're an adult. Like, at what point, at what age do you just be like, okay, well, my mom never did this, right? So how can I turn that around, right, and stop using that excuse to sabotage myself or people around me or friendships? You're welcome. There's something very delusional about this person too. There's something off about their belief system or their personal beliefs. So we have the letter Q on the bottom of the deck, right? It could be somebody's first, last, middle, initial name of a word or place, right? But I'm getting the word queer, right? But here's the thing. This could be somebody who likes to pass himself off within the queer community, the LGBTQ. There's another letter that they added. Community. But they're really not that. They're really not that at all. This is like, they're like a poser. And it's weird because this is like somebody who's like pretending to be queer just to be part of that community. I'm also getting somebody who like they're deliberately looking for like reasons to get offended by. Right? Like, this is somebody who's like, they will literally go out of their way to like be part of some sort of community, to be seen as like a minority or like special or whatever, just so that they can be offended when they're not, what's the word, when they're not accommodated correctly or properly in their mind. But they're really not that. This person, they don't know who they are. They don't know who they are. They're not really queer, and they don't take accountability, right? If you're queer, you know you're queer, right? You don't have to be like, you just are. But this person, I don't know why that's important, but this is somebody who likes to, like, one day they are, and then like the next day they're not, and then another day they're like pans, which is like, they don't, you know, they're open to anyone, right? Obviously of age. And then the next day they're like straight. They just flip flop between their personalities. They could also have like multiple personalities or multiple names that they call themselves. Like, one day they're this and another day they're that. And a lot of it, oh man, this person. This could be a karmic feminine or a karmic masculine, but they have issues with their own identity. And granted, it doesn't have to do because like maybe they had a bad relationship with their mom, or the mom wasn't there, or whatever the case it is. But this is annoying. I'm getting annoyed now because I'm tired of this. Like, I should just like close the reading because I'm bored now. I know what this is. What was I saying though? Yeah, they don't know who they are. Like, one day they're this, and then the next day they're that, and it's just like, damn, they can't even sit down within themselves to like actually figure out who they are. That's why they're always, one day they're this, and one day they're that, and one day they're this, and because they don't know who they are. Right? A lot of the things that this person can say, my mom never, and it's just like, you're a whole adult now. Like, that doesn't matter anymore. I hate to say this, but at some point, you have to stop being, my mom never, and then be like, well, what can I do that my mom didn't do for me, or my dad didn't do for me? How can I do that for myself? How can I, you know? Like, at some point, when you're an adult, like, come on, grow up. I don't know why, but this person, they want to be, this could be the person that I've been picking up on lately that's been trying to be so badly, like, wants to be noticed by you and your energy. Used you for money, stop listening to liars. Jesus. Someone could be trying to use your image for money. A petty woman, wow. On the bottom of the deck. So somebody who is in this flip-floppy energy, who they don't know who they are, right? They could be blaming the fact that they did something for money. Well, I only did it because when I grew up, I grew up and I didn't have money, and you know, I was just. If you're in a court of law, the judge is not going to be like, "Oh, we understand that you only used that person, committed a crime, fraud, you know, because you didn't have money growing up. We understand that." No, what? The judge isn't going to care about that. No offense, right? The judge is not going to be like, this person's not getting the sympathy that they think that they're going to be getting. That's what this is like. This petty woman who did something for money, I feel like they used your image for money. Hi. Okay, but you have to give me a couple minutes, alright?
What is that?
I don't know what that one is. I'll look it up later.
Yes.
But the blue ones are blue jays.
This one is
No, not that one. That's not a blue jay. I don't know what that is.
blue.
Hold on. Alright, cool. Yeah, so this petty woman is trying to... Can't help but stalk you. Yeah, and this petty woman is stalking you. So you got a petty woman that not only can they help but not stalk you, but they're trying to shift the blame as to why they did whatever they did, which is like use you for money. I feel like for some of you, they just use your image for money. Like, whatever. It's pretty much like illegal what they did. All right. I'm interested as to why the stop listening to liars card is there. This person, this petty woman, they could be a very weak individual themselves. Again, obviously, this is someone who flip-flops. They don't know who they really are at the end of the day. But they could also be a very weak individual to where they tend to listen to people who are liars as well, not realizing that they're being lied to. This person's all messed up. They don't know who they are. They listen to liars. They use you for money. They're petty. And they're stalking you. See, it says can't help but stalk you. I know my handwriting is like chicken scratch, but it is what it is, so. I don't know. This is the same person that they want to be noticed by you so bad. Oh, there goes the Blue Jays. Yes? I cannot hear you. Please come here. How can I help you?
I want
Which one do you want?
I want blue.
Projecting their negativity onto you. This is what I was getting yesterday, last night, and I'll tell you about that in a second. She needs me. Hold on. Alright. So, projecting their negativity onto you. So, if you've been feeling lately like somebody's watching you, or like You know how, like, if you were watching like something scary, like you feel like something is about to like that suspense, right? Like you get from like watching a scary movie, like that suspense, like, oh my god, right? Somebody, but you're not like obviously watching anything scary, 15, or like you could just be, I don't know, like getting a drink or using the bathroom or something, right? Somebody is trying to project negativity onto you, but this is somebody who's very, very scared for their life and in their life. They have a lot of fear. What I was getting last night, somebody is really trying to project fear onto you, like try to make you scared and paranoid. So you're just like constantly looking over your shoulder or hiding under your covers, or and one of those things is that so you're not being seen. It's like you're afraid to go out, you're afraid to be on social media, you're afraid to, like, the whole point is that you're just afraid to be seen and go out, and they want you to be like an agoraphobic. An agoraphobic is basically someone who is terrified of leaving their home. Like, they won't enter the door, they won't go outside, right? They just have like a phobia of the outside world. And I was getting last night that someone is like really, I mean like really throwing this energy of fear, right? I felt it, and I'm just like, for what? What is there for me to be afraid of? Why, what is there for me to be like, So question it. When you feel that way, start questioning it. And realistically, if you like question it, like, what is there to be afraid of? Am I really afraid, or is this something that's trying to be put onto me? It's like somebody's trying to put force a coat onto you, right? And you know how, like, if you have kids, or if you like worked around kids, you know how like when you have to put their coats on because it's time to go, right? It's like that. Like somebody's trying to put a coat onto you, like force it on you, right? And then you would be that kid's like, no, I don't want the coat on me, right? But it's like, and it's like, that's not even my coat. That doesn't fit me. That's not my coat. Somebody's trying to force something on you, like trying to put it on you. But for a lot of you, it's this fear, like this energy of fear. They're trying to project fear onto you, and that's their fear. They're afraid. This is a very scared individual. They're scared of life, scared of change, scared of the future, their future, scared of possibility. They're scared of what may come for them. And I'm hearing misery loves company. They want you to be afraid. They don't want to be afraid. They can't handle that kind of fear. They want to put that on you. This is somebody who I'm telling you, this is somebody who they can't even take accountability of their own feelings. They be trying to push that shit off on people. And for right now, because of how scared this person is in their life and how scared, I feel like it's like the future for what this person is really scared of what may come for them, right? Whether that's the future, obviously, or like an entity or a spirit or something that backfires, some magic. They're afraid of what may come for them, and because they know that something is going to get them. Whether the future is going to catch up, the truth is going to catch up, this magic is going to catch up, this entity is going to catch up, this demon is going to catch up, God is going to catch up, justice is going to catch up, the laws is going to catch up, the police are going to catch up. Whatever this is, this person is very, very afraid. And they're trying to project that onto you. They want you to be afraid and scared. So if you've been feeling afraid, or not afraid, if you've been feeling like maybe like someone's watching you, and it's making you like, whoa, maybe I should just stay here, right? That's the whole point. They want you to stay put. They don't want you to move. And a lot of it has to do with because like this could either be physically, like you're making too many moves, right? You're being seen, you're being noticed, you're making waves. And for a lot of you, it's spiritually, like you're afraid to take that leap of faith. You're afraid to talk to that person. You're afraid to, go down open that door of opportunity, right? It's a lot of that. It's because this person, they're afraid to take leaps of faith. They're afraid of change. They're afraid of opportunities. They're just a big fat baby that's scared of life, and they want you to be feeling that way. And it's not working. Because realistically, what is it that you have to be afraid of? I mean, really think about it. Aside from the Most High God, what is there to be afraid of? If you have faith, right? And you have faith in the Most High God. What is there to truly be afraid of? Realistically, think about it. There's nothing, because God's got you. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else to it. Well, what if? Well, yeah. What if? Absolutely, yes. What if that did happen? God got you. Right? God got you. Well, what if you're walking and you tripped? Okay, well, God's got me. God will catch me somehow, some way. Right? And even if you did trip, maybe you tripped, and as you're going down, one of your enemies are walking by and that's looking for you, and because you had tripped and you fell down, they missed you. They didn't catch your eyes, right? So either way, it's a blessing. So while someone thinks that they're tripping you up with fear, it's actually a blessing. Period. Yeah, someone's really trying to do this. And this is a big scared baby. Body snatchers in disguise. They see what they want. They steal what they can for money and the devil. And then it says use you for money. So somebody's trying to steal something from you as well. They see what they can for money and the devil. This person's trying to steal something from you. That's probably why they want you to be afraid to leave your home. So for some of you, they want you to be afraid to leave your home so they can take you from your home and steal you, or steal something from you while you're in your home. Or if you've been feeling like, oh no, the weather, or this, or maybe I shouldn't go, or but if you're realistically, what is the, like, why, right? Especially like if you had plans, if you had this, and now all of a sudden you're just like, oh, there's a difference between like listening to your intuition, like I shouldn't do this. There's a difference between that and then that weird creeping fear, that weird creeping paranoia. There's a difference, and if you listen, you can notice the difference. There's a difference. Someone is trying to like put this onto you, like this weird creeping fear, paranoia. Someone's like trying to put that onto you so that way you don't leave or you don't go somewhere. They need you to be in the very same place where they're trying to steal something from you. They need you to be there. It could be because they need you to be the one to open the door for them. So it's like they need you to open the door for them while they bust in and steal something from you. But if you're not there, how can they steal from you? They need you to give them access to something. Now, if this is not your home, it could be like you're too afraid to move on spiritually or mentally, emotionally. If this is like emotionally, they're trying to bust in emotionally and then take something from you. Whether it's like energetic, like emotional, like energetic emotions, they need something, but they're gonna force it from you. This is a petty woman. They're gonna take something from you by force, or they're gonna try to. Because I'm hearing the laws. So they're gonna try to. Oh, that's probably why. You know, a lot of you have been noticing that a lot of your neighbors have like Ring cameras, right? And some people be like, oh, your neighbors are watching you, blah blah blah, right? So that could be good or bad. But if you've been noticing a lot of your neighbors have Ring cameras, that could be a good thing, because if somebody is trying to break into your home and steal something from you, or bring chaos to your front door, that could be used. You could utilize that as a form of protection. So literally, you've got eyes all around your home. So keep that in mind, all right? So a lot of you may be like, oh, my neighbors are watching me, oh my God, right? But that may be true, but you could also be like, well, if they got Ring cameras, then I'm good, right? Because if my neighbor up front, across from me has one, my neighbor next door, my neighbor to the left, my neighbor to the right, my neighbor diagonally, if they all have one, I'm good, right? If they're watching your house, then sure enough, whoever's trying to bust into your home and steal something, they're going to be watched too. They're going to be noticed too. They're going to be seen too. So it's a win-win, really. I mean, utilize that. Use that. It's a win-win. So, you know, do with that what you will. What kind of bird is that? It's pretty. Oh, she has a long tail. I think that's a girl. Alright. So, yeah, what's this on the bottom? Spiritually fertile? That's what they're trying to take from you. Spiritually fertile, that's you. They want to take something, like, they want to take your... Ooh. So they want to take your magic, and the word I heard was a womb raider. A womb raider. This person wants, like, your womb. So either this is someone who doesn't have a womb, either they had, like, a hysterectomy, or this is just someone who, you know, even though they can have babies, spiritually they're not fertile. They can't manifest, they can't create, they can't pull strings with the Most High God to get what they want, right? They can't do that. So either they had a hysterectomy, so they have no womb, or they're trying to take your whatever is in your womb. But it's so funny because that's not what they think they're trying to get. It's not really like... Everything you have comes from the Most High God. That's what lies in your womb. You're spiritually fertile. You can create and manifest at will whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want, with whoever you want, to do whatever you want. You can do that. This person, they cannot do that. This is the person that they want you to be still. They don't want you to leave your house. They don't want you to do anything. And a lot of it is because they need you to give them access to take something, right? Even if it's like emotional, mental, your home, spiritual, right? They need you to open the door for them, whether this is physically, literally, figuratively. All right, so that way they can... It's like by you opening that door, it would be like, in a way, agreeing to allow this person to take this from you, right? And knowing that this person, they're not... There's something about your caliber. They're not up to par. They're not up your alley. They're way below. Like, they're not in the same caliber as you. This person, they're not a good person. Wow, the card came out again. Body snatchers in disguise. They steal what they want. Oh my gosh, this is what they want. They want to take something from you. They steal what they can for money and the devil. I don't know if this person realizes it or not, but they're definitely on Team Devil. They're not on Team God.
That looks good.
Right?
That's the blue.
That is the blue, baby. That's the Blue Jays.
That blue jay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Egg. What's that? Beautiful. And the kitchen.
Did you eat all yours already?
Okay. Did you have your foot?
But you have it on the wrong foot. You have to switch feet.
Shoot. What?
Switch.
Put on my... Oh, how about this one?
Wow, defend patiently your destiny.
Good.
That's literally, that's all the top. It says, defend patiently your destiny. Accept what you want where you're going. Let your feelings tell you how to get what you need, your career. I'm not even, that's literally, if you read it all as a sentence, each line, that's what they say. This is what you're able to do for yourself. This is what you can do with your energy, your magic, your time, your manifestation. You can do this. And you have this person that's trying to steal this. So for a lot of you, you're going to have to like defend, but in a way where like you don't have to get up. Right? So if this person is trying to like get inside your home, all you got to do is just call the cops. Boop, 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 right? If this person is trying to like message you, all you gotta do is block them. If they're trying to call you, all you gotta do is just hang up. Or if they're trying to reach out to you, all you gotta do is just ignore it, right? If you're grocery shopping and they're like, oh my god, you just keep going down the other aisle. There really isn't much that you have to do to defend yourself, right? Because it's like at this point, the way this person is going about it, it's going to be like they're practically stalking you. And first of all, that's illegal. Like that's a no-no, right? No judge is going to be like, oh, well, you know, because of your upbringing, we understand why you were stalking this person and tormenting them and harassing them. And, you know, we understand it's because your mom never loved you or your dad never loved you. We understand. No! They're not getting the sympathy vote that they think that they're getting. Like, you're a whole adult. There's no reason why you're in your late 20s, your mid-20s, your late 20s, your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, 60s, and you're out here stalking someone because of your mom or your sister, your brother, or your father. Like, no. That's... A judge is going to be like, what? Like, how old are you again? Like, you're a whole adult, and you're still blaming your actions on your upbringing. Did you even heal at all? Have you been worked? Like, have you gone to therapy? We got the moon in the second house and the 10th house. We've got, oh my gosh, Capricorn, Taurus, and I don't know. I keep flipping back and forth. Is it Pisces or Moon? Or Pisces or Cancer? I feel like that is Pisces, but some people say it's Cancer. But for some reason, I want to say Cancer really bad today. This could be a karmic Capricorn, a karmic Taurus, a karmic Cancer, or a karmic Pisces that's doing this to you, that's trying to do this to you, or plans on doing this to you, or these are your signs. Oh my goodness, wow. What is this? Hold on. Alright, so I figured it out. So, Cancer is the moon, right? So it makes sense. So that's why it was like confusing me. Obviously this is not tarot, this is oracle cards. So that's why I wanted to say Cancer, because Cancer is actually associated with the moon. But in tarot, the moon card is associated with Pisces, whereas Cancer is associated with the Chariot. And that flips me up sometimes because I have to remember to use like that to separate those, right? And and tarot is one thing, and then oracle cards is another. But none of them are wrong. But so in this situation, it would be Cancer. So it could be a karmic Cancer, a karmic Taurus, or a karmic Capricorn that's doing this to you. That's stalking you, that's trying to do something for money, or did something for money, and now they're trying to stalk you, they're trying to steal something from you, or these are one of your signs. Alright, so yeah, look, how cool is this? Look, see the top? It says defend patiently your destiny. So your destiny is protected and defended by the Most High God, right? And the most that you would have to do is be like, oh, police, police, or just hang up, or go down the other aisle of grocery shopping, or security. That's it. That's the most. Literally, I'm seeing as like you're sitting on your throne, right? And you know how like when a king or a queen is sitting on their throne, so you could be a divine. That's a blue jay. That sound is a blue jay. So yeah, you have angels around you. You could be a king or a queen, a divine feminine, divine masculine. My wings are so itching right now. Wow, I'm getting like really distracted right now. And you know how like when someone's like overstepping their boundaries, all they gotta do is just say guards, and then all the guards, they go to formation and do what they gotta do, right? That's it. That's literally all you have to do, right? Security or police or whatever it is, right? That's all you have to do. And then the second line, it says, accept what you want, where you're going. And for a lot of you, the reason why it's so easy for you to manifest is because this is not what you want. So you're not allowing it. You're not accepting this. And this person is really irritated because they did not think that you would be able to understand your ability to accept what you want to accept and not accept what you don't want to accept, right? This is somebody who, they still accept things that they don't want in their life, and they still have trouble accepting things that they do want in their life, right? And you know, it's like, if this brings me joy, it can stay. If this does not bring me joy, it has to go. You understand that very, very well, which is why you're also spiritually fertile and blah, blah, right? They can't do that. So this person, they're trying to make you accept something that you don't want, and that's where they're messing up. Because again, this entire realm is about free will. God gave us free will from the get. So if God says, my child, you have free will, and this person is saying you have to force me, or you have to allow me back in, like you have to this, and you're just like, but that's not what I want. I don't have to. They're trying to force something on you. Right? Now, again, they're trying to force fear on you, by projection on you. They're trying to make you sad, trying to make you unmotivated, trying to make you scared, trying to make you fearful, right? Trying to make you confused. They're trying to force these things onto you. And on top of that, they're stalking you. And on top of that, they're stalking you so that way they can force their physical presence onto you. They can force, like, an interaction with you, a conversation with you. They're doing that by force. That's wrong. I don't care if you wanna, if you're doing that because you want to say hi to me, right? You're forcing that hi onto me. I don't care if you're, you know, well, I just wanted to see how you've been. I don't care. I don't want to see how you've been. So the fact that you're forcing to see how I'm doing, you're still going against like someone's free will. That's not okay. And right? That's why you don't have to do much. Security, right? And then it says, let your feelings tell you how to get what you need, your career. See? Let your feelings tell you how to get what you need, your career. So I feel like a lot of you are really intuitively connected. You guys immediately know what's going on. This person could be trying to take something material that you have with that second house, something of value, because there's coins and rubies and diamonds and this, right? You know that there's someone around you, or that there's someone watching you, because intuitively you can pick up on the fact that they feel some type of way about the things that you have. They feel some type of way about the things that you have. For some of you, this is somebody that you work with. This is someone in your job, in your career. So you could intuitively know that there's someone that you work with that wants to take something from you. Someone feels a certain kind of way about you in a workplace, and it has to do with what you have. I'm also getting a karmic Sagittarius as well. What you have, a lot of you, is just you're spiritually fertile. That's what you have. You know that people feel some type of way. It could be people in your job feel some type of way about the things, about how spiritually fertile you are. And because of how spiritually fertile you are, it's bringing in these materials that you have. Which is weird because I don't even feel like what you have are diamond, golds, rubies, and jewels. It's not really that. I feel like for some of you, what they want to steal is like your peace, your satisfaction that you are spiritually fertile. They want to be able to take that. The satisfaction of you knowing that you can be spiritually fertile, that you are spiritually fertile. It's like they want to disrupt that. So let's say you're at peace, right? And one of the reasons why you're able to be at peace is because of how spiritually fertile you are, because you can create something. It's like somebody wants you to not be in this emotional high vibration to where it's easy for you to manifest with because you're spiritually fertile. They want to like disrupt that by causing you fear or breaking into your home or doing something to where you would like be distracted by this fear. And they're going to do this right around the time where you could be in the process of manifesting something great, something big, something grand in your life. So it's kind of like as you're all right, put it like this, right? Let's say you're in the kitchen cooking, right? You're cooking something, right? And you're making a nice delicious meal, and then you have someone that's about to distract you, right? And then you forget about what you have going on the stove, and next thing you know, the food that you're cooking burnt. Or you left the chicken in the oven for too long and it burnt, right? Or the sauce that you're making and you have to keep an eye on it so the sauce doesn't overbubble, make a mess, right? Because you were distracted, the sauce overbubbled and it made a mess. That's what this person is doing right at the very exact time that you're about to manifest something grand, something big, something great. It's that they're supposed to. That's yesterday. I was talking about how right as you're getting something from God, they're trying to put like a dead rat in your hand. It's this person. They're trying to do something at the very exact moment that you're going to receive something or you're manifesting something. And that's why I'm saying, don't do whatever it is. Like, don't get distracted by this person. And I was just talking about how I was getting really distracted as I was talking about how when a king or queen is sitting on their throne, all they have to do is say guard, right? This person, they're trying to distract you, and they're trying to do anything that they can, right? And they're trying to stalk you to see what they can do. And as of right now, they're working on fear. This is what they're working on. They're trying to get you to be afraid of even manifesting or doing this. And it's like, oh, well, if maybe I shouldn't. Oh my God, I don't know. I'm being that. But relax, breathe, right? Breathe and be like, okay, where is this feeling coming from? See, the thing is, when you're erratic and you're like, you can't think, you can't concentrate, right? You can't focus, you're too, I can't, you can't sit still, you can't think. They're trying to get you in this very, fearful, paranoid, because when you're paranoid, you're just like, right? Always looking over your shoulder and like, this person and that, everyone's out there, right? It's like, relax. That's not you, right? Someone's trying to put that coat onto you and it doesn't even fit you. That's not your coat. Relax. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Breathe, relax. Security or police, help. That's it. And it has to. This is what you have. The fact that you're spiritually fertile. And again, this is someone who either had a hysterectomy, or if they can have babies, it's just, they can have babies, but that's as far as their fertility goes, right? Spiritually, they're not like, they're still stuck in cycles and traps and mindsets and, not taking accountability and, generational curses and blah, 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 right? All that stuff. That's their energy, right? That's why people be having like, I really don't like to say this, but that's why people like karmic people, they have children and those children grow up to be karmic people. Karmic people, they have children, those children grow up to be karmic people. It's a cycle, right? And then it's 44, I just think, but you're protected from this person who's like stuck in cycles. and their children, if they have children, their children could be stuck in cycles too. I'm also getting something about their lineage has ended. They don't have, their lineage is not going as far as they want it to be or they intended it to be. They could be the last of their line, or their children could be the last of their line, or there's like maybe like about 1 or 2 generations left in their lineage. There's not much. Their timeline has come to it's closing. All right, but that's like that's not your energy. All right, you could have broken some sort of generational curse in your lineage, and that's why you are spiritually fertile, and then that's why your children, and then your children's children, and right, and so. Yeah, I've been getting that a lot lately too. Like someone's bloodline has ended with them or their children, or there's like 1 or 2 generations left in their lineage, their bloodline. But it doesn't matter if they have like siblings; it's them directly, right? Like a specific tree branch in the family line that is directed to them is done. Maybe their siblings are gonna have children in a long lineage, right? But this tree branch, it does not grow no more. It stops right here, right? Whether it's their children, whether it's them, their children, or their grandchildren, it stops. That's it. It's no more, right? That's just their lineage is no more, and they're trying to take something from you. This is why they're not fertile spiritually, because they're still stuck in cycles and curses and karmic as heck. And you can't say that they're not karmic because they're stalking you. Why would you need to be stalking someone? If you're truly happy with your life, you don't need to be stalking nobody. You're good. Right? Why would I care about your life? If your life is good, great. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. Now let me live my life. That's it. But this is what you have that they don't have. The fact that you're spiritually fertile. And they want to take that from you. For some of you, this could be a karmic Taurus that's trying to do this. Somebody is in denial. Like, somebody doesn't want to accept something. Like, I was watching The Gilded Age, right? The show. I finished the show, but it was really good, right? And there was like this war going on between the opera houses, the Academy of Music, and then the Metropolitan Museum Opera House. And it was very clear and obvious that Mrs. Russell won, which she deserved. She earned that win. She worked very hard, right? Which is amazing. But Mrs. Astor, she literally said, I refuse to believe that she won. And her husband, Mr. Alistair, had to say, honey, I think it's best that you admit that you lost. And she just snubbed her nose right in the air, like, this is this person. Like, they don't want to believe. But it's crazy because they lost, but you may have not even known that this person was going at war with you. And you're like, what war? What did I miss? So you could be going outside of your castle, or going outside of your home, or stepping off your throne to like take a break or whatever, right? Because you've been on your throne, you've been working, you've been being a king, you've been being a queen, doing queen stuff, doing king stuff, whatever. And you're just like, oh, let me stretch my legs, let me stretch, let me see what's going on outside. And there's a whole battlefield, and then people are cheering, and the people that are cheering are wearing your flag or your armors, and you're just like, what's going on? What just happened? And everyone's like, yeah, you won, congratulations. You're like, what? I won what? What? There's a battle? There was a war? Right? You didn't know about this. You won, and you don't even know that you won because you didn't even know that somebody was going to war with you. Somebody was at war with you, and you were too busy sitting on your throne being a king or a queen to even notice that. This person's like, I waved the white flag. And you're just like, what? What white flag? What are you talking about? Right? This is the person that, like, they're like, notice me, I'm attacking you. Notice me, I'm doing this. Notice me, I'm stalking you. Notice me, I'm trying to steal from. Notice me. And you're just like, what? What's going on? What happened? Because you don't care about this. Why would you care about this person when you're too busy being a king or a queen. You got things to do, right? You have a whole career, you have a whole job, you have a whole title. With this 10th house, right? You have a whole position that you're focused on. You're maintaining this position that you were put in by the Most High God. Like, you don't have time to be dilly-dallying 5005 about this person. Like, who are you? Do you need something? No? Okay, so next, right? Like, get to the point. What do you want? You know what? It's so annoying when people talk to me and they go on and I'm just, what is there something specifically that you need? Is there? Yes, please get to the point so I can move on. I have other, things to maintain and other, like, if there isn't, then please step to the side. I would like you to step to the side so that way the next person can come forward and tell me what it is that they need, what it is that they want, and then they can step to the side. And you see, this is not this person. They just want to bother you. They want attention. They want this. They don't know who they are. They can't sit down. If there's something, do you need something? Yes or no? No. Step to the side. I'll show you for making me step to the side. I'm gonna go to war. I'm gonna do this. And meanwhile, you're over here doing paperwork. You're being a king. You're being a queen. Doing whatever it is that you gotta do. Maintaining your position. Blah 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 blah. Right? And it's like, what? What did I miss? Why is everybody... Where's this battlefield? Why is... I can't use this deck. I need to break. There's, sirens outside. My wings stopped itching. Oh, thank God. Oh, what was that? A couple cards fell out. Thank you. The Page of Pentacles fell out. Hold on. Alright, the Page of Pentacles fell out. But it came out reverse. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's playing with magic. But they're wasting. They've been wasting their energy doing something to you. It's not working. Hi. She's just careful because you're gonna fall forward.
Fall forward?
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. Isalao. God sung above all, loyalty and allegiance, friendship and reconciliation. So this is who this is. Hold on. So yeah, friendship and reconciliation. This could be a past friend of yours, an ex-friend of yours. This could be an ex-friend Capricorn, an ex-friend Taurus, an ex-friend Cancer. That they've been doing this because they want to reconcile and have a friendship with you. They're doing this. But the thing is, it's like, if you don't want a friendship, you cannot. You want a friendship. I don't want a friendship. You can't force me to have a friendship with you. You can't force someone to be your friend or your lover or your husband, your wife, or your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You can't force someone to be something that you want them to be. And I feel like that's the biggest problem. So this person, they're trying to, like, if they're watching you and stalking you, I've been getting something a lot about, like, the grocery store. They're trying to run into you into the grocery store, right? So that way they can, like, you see me, so now I'm gonna go towards you and have a conversation with you, right? And it's like that. It's just like, but you don't know that I can just go down the other aisle and, like, not talk to you because I don't want to. I don't have to. But I feel like this person feels like, well, if they see me in person, they have no choice but to talk to me. Right? And it's like, but the way they're going about it is like, they're going to try to, like, stand in front of you and, like, force a conversation or force a confrontation. This person, they're very confrontational and very argumentative. They want to argue with you. They want to confront you about something. And it could be that they want to confront you about, excuse me, one second. It could be that they want to confront you. She's so upset right now. That they want to confront you about why you don't want a friendship with them. And it's like, because it's so weird because, like, this is a whole adult and they're wondering why, like, so-and-so doesn't want to be my friend or so, and it's just like, you're an adult. Go be an adult and go do adult things and go live your adult life. Like, why are you running around like you're in high school? Like, I'm gonna go talk to them why they don't want to be my friend and vote. And it's like, come on, right? Like, that's why I said grow up. Listen. Whatever it is that you want, you're gonna have to wait. One of the toughest things about being a parent is laughing at inappropriate moments when you shouldn't be laughing, because sometimes your kid just does like the funniest or the cutest things in the most inappropriate moments, and that's when you gotta be the parent and not like laugh or something, right? No, you have to wait. I want to laugh so bad. She's just doing something really funny, but it's because she's like upset with me, but it's funny what she's doing. A 7 of Swords. Yeah, this person's very sneaky. Queen of Wands reverse. Wow. This could be a fire sign woman. This could be, I did say karmic Sagittarius, right? This could be a karmic Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries feminine. Or this could be a karmic Cancer. They're trying to find some sort of, so this person is very sneaky. They're doing something very sneaky, very tactic, right? They're trying to be very tactful about what they're doing. One of the things that they're doing is playing with magic, dark magic, black magic, right? They're trying to see how they can find a way in, right? Emotionally, mentally, spiritually. They're trying to get you to be weakened, right? Hoping that it'll allow them some sort of wiggle room, wiggle space to be into your energy, right? And as of right now, what they're trying to work on is fear, right? You'd be so afraid of life, connections, your future, leaving your home, that, well, maybe I should reach out to them, you know, maybe, you know, right? You'd be so afraid of making new connections that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if you went back to old connections. How does that, but that doesn't sound, that sounds dumb, right? That doesn't, especially if you know that there's nothing good with these connections. I'm also getting with the 7 of Swords. This person, if they were in your energy, it's like they were in your energy while simultaneously doing something or speaking bad about your reputation with that 10th house energy, right? So this is somebody who was being your friend in your face while also simultaneously speaking bad about your character or your reputation at your job or your workplace or your community, right? And they were being very sneaky about it. This is also someone who is very jealous, petty, competitive. They're also very insecure. They don't feel attractive, or they don't feel like they're fertile enough. I was also getting a lot of womb. Something about the womb, like a womb raider kind of energy. So this is someone who either had a hysterectomy, which if that's the case, that kind of sucks, or they can't have kids, or if they do have kids, their lineage it's like 1 or 2 lines left, and like they're mad at you because your lineage surpasses them in more ways than one, including time. There's more time in your lineage than there is in theirs, so they were trying to take this from you. But my thing is, I'm confused, because if their lineage, there's only 1 or 2 generations left in their line, what would it do for them if they were to take this from you? It's waste. It's gonna go to waste. You can't use it.
I want to slide.
It doesn't do anything for them, because either way, their lineage is it's already written for it to be 1 or 2 left. Lineage, generations. So this could be a karmic Aries, Leo, Sagittarius woman, or a karmic Cancer woman. They also want to know what you have. There's something, so you're actively doing things that's putting your destiny in progress. Like you're in progress, you're on track with your purpose, your destiny. It's happening. It's here. It's Queen of Wands reverse. Oh, let me show you. That's how it came out. Well, this is that. Elamaya, the hidden god, divine power, guards against mental troubles. Yeah, this person, they're trying to projecting their negativity onto you. They're trying to put fear in you. But realistically, it's like If you're trying to make me afraid of you, what is there to be afraid of? The physical aspects? That's fine. You can heal.
Try again.
People be trying to use like physical force as a way to like intimidate people, but realistically, like, if that's all you have, you don't have much, do you? If all you have to make people afraid of you is your words or your physical threats, you don't have much. You don't have much. So it makes sense that this person feels this kind of way. Seven of Swords upright, Manukau. God nurturing and maintaining everything. Knowledge of good and evil. Appeases divine anger. Cures epilepsy. There could be some sort of sickness in this lineage. Or disease. Or this woman could have some sort of sickness or disease. Either she has it, or it's in her lineage, or she carries the you know how some things are 1111. I just saw 010101. I just saw how some genetic traits are passed down hereditary. This woman has something in her genetic trait, in her genes, that's like, it makes it difficult for her to have a long lineage. Like, for example, like some people, they have Parkinson's, right? They carry that gene. Some people, they carry the gene of like, where it's just, there's just something in their genetic, it's like hereditary, right? It's like a curse that's been passed down from, but it comes from the mother line. It comes from like the women in this family, in this lineage. There's something, and it has to do with something about an unclean spirit, or yeah, like. All right, I'm not gonna get into that because clearly this person doesn't care, right? So let me move on. What time is it? I got time. This is somebody who, they're not happy with what they have. So either this is the same woman, or these are two women. You got a Queen of Wands reversed and a Queen of Pentacles reversed. These could be people in your job that you work with. These are people in your community. These are people that you're no longer friends with. Could be a karmic Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a karmic Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I did say it could have been like the main person was a karmic Taurus, right? This is the person that wants what you have the most, right? I feel like karmic Tauruses, nobody tops that greediness more than a karmic Taurus. Because they're all about the second house, things that they have, materials, what they can, you know. So I feel like if this is a karmic Taurus, yeah, this is someone who's like beyond greedy, beyond covetous, right? Right? They're never happy with what they have. They always feel like they need more. They're never happy, never satisfied. Never happy, never satisfied. Queen of Pentacles reverse. So that, and then the Four of Cups upright. Queen of Pentacles reverse. Mabahaya, the eternal God, intellectual lucidity, provides consolation and compensation. This person feels like they deserve something. It's like they want to be compensated for all the time or effort or whatever. But it's like they're the ones that's wasting their time and their energy and their magic by forcing you. Oh, that's a dove. That's a mourning dove. This person could be grieving a lot or sad. Four of Cups and never happy with what they have. They feel like they deserve something. It's like, I deserve to be compensated for this. And it's like, for what? No one told you to stalk this person. No one told you to try and force a friendship. Or they said no. You're the one wasting your time, your energy, your words, your magic to try and turn something around that you're forcing it at that point, and then you want to be compensated for all that time, effort, and magic that you lost because you wasted it. Four of Cups, Melahel, the god deflecting evil, healing capacity, protection from weapons, safety, and travel. This person could be trying to get you to not move. Safety and travel, yeah. Either this is the same person or these are two women. If this is the same person, this is a very petty, angry, competitive, insecure, jealous, unstable woman who's trying to make it so you don't move by making you afraid to move. But your forward movement is protected. If you want to leave your house, you can leave your house. If you want to leave your job, you can leave your job. If you want to leave that friendship, you can leave that friendship. If you want to leave that relationship, you can leave that relationship. If you want to leave your town, you can leave your town. You can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. You have that freedom. And this person, they're trying to make it so you don't. But you do. Because God said so. How are you going to tell me I can't do something when God said I can do it? So you're going to try and make me afraid to not leave my house, travel, run my errands, but literally God just said I can. So who are you to say that I can't? Like, that's, you see, that doesn't, the math ain't mathin'. All right, I'm gonna get 1 to 2 more and then I'll close the reading. The Fool. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You want to take that leap of faith? Go ahead. You want to start that new thing? Go ahead. You want to move elsewhere? Go ahead. You want to start over with this? Go ahead. You want to start over with that? Go ahead. You can do that. You can do that. Because God said you can. You don't have to ask anybody for permission to do nothing. Only God. That's it. You consult God. You ask God. You talk to God. And God says, go ahead. That's it. You're a whole adult. You don't... That's another thing too, like, you're a whole adult and somebody wants you to, like, consult with them, talk to them, ask them. Like, why would an adult, unless you're physically or mentally incapable of doing so, which it doesn't seem like you're not that, like, why would you, a whole adult, need to ask another adult, hey, I was wondering, what do you think I should do about this? How there's a difference between asking for advice and then asking for permission. And this energy is like, it wants you to ask them for permission whether or not you should move forward in your life. And it's like, why would an adult need to ask another adult for permission for, like, hey, I'm thinking about, starting a new job, can I have your blessing? What? No. It's like this person wants you to, like, get their blessing for whatever, or be, like, consulting them for any major, big, new things in your life. And it's like, you don't have to do that. You talked to God about it? You did? Cool. God said yes? Great. Now go. That's it. The Fool. Vehuaya, the exalting God, will and new beginnings, assists with difficult and great undertakings. I'm also getting, you could be getting a new connection in love. There's something about love here as well. Someone's getting a heart attack right now. Page of Pentacles in reverse came out again because somebody's messing with dark magic. So whoever is messing with dark magic, they could be, they need to stop. Because I'm getting cardiac arrest. So they need to stop. They're stressing themselves out because what they're doing is not working and the reason why it's not working is because they cannot force you. God said you can do whatever you want. God is literally saying, I'm telling you, do whatever you want. And you're doing whatever you want. And this person's trying to force you to not do whatever you want. You're not hurting anybody. You're not doing anything illegal. You're doing things that would make God proud. Granted, you're not a perfect human. Right? You still sin. But not in the way where God would, like, And this person, this is backfiring onto them. And they need to stop because cardiac arrest is very present. They came out again. Page of Pentacles reversed. This person's desperate. Page of Pentacles. Eyes of all. God sung above all. Loyalty and allegiance. Friendship and reconciliation. They will stop at nothing to, like, be around you again. To have a friendship with you. To have some sort of reconciliation, right? to have the satisfaction, like, yeah, I knew that if I never gave up, we would be friends again, or we would be together again, and, I just have to keep going, I never give up. And no, sometimes you do have to give up. Because this is not it. Alright? Bye.